What up? What up? Hope everybody doing good. I want to talk a little football with you guys. Before we get started, I need you guys to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Help me grow the channel. Jackson State and Alabama State, man, they played a nip and tuck game today. It was closely contested. First quarter, neither team scored. It was 0-0. Now the second quarter, Alabama State jumped out on Jackson State and go up 14-6. They was able to take that 14-6 lead in the halftime. Before we get started talking about the game too much, I want to give a big shout out to the Jackson State kicking game, the punter and the kicker. Dion said the kicking game needed to improve. I seen major improvement from the kicking game today. I was highly impressed. Jalen Jones, my guy, he struggled today, man. I was hurt to see that. Jalen Jones had been tearing the SWAC up the first three games. Jackson State led a lot of offensive categories, but for whatever reason today, he missed a lot of throws, man. Some you can blame it on him. Some you can blame it on the offensive line. The offensive line wasn't picking up blitz. Alabama State constantly blitzed Jackson State today. And that guy was under duress pretty much the whole game. Now, when Jackson State played better competition, and if Jalen can't make good throws, he opening that quarterback competition up between him and Deion Sanders' next season. Deion Sanders' would have probably had the red shirt if he would have continued on the rate he was at the first three games. But right now, they're gonna have a true competition coming to the next season. Now let's talk about the second half. We all know that's been Jackson State weakness in the third quarter. Jackson State, I think they was losing in the third quarter on points. But today it was a different story. Jackson State outscored Alabama State 15-0. Corey Reed, like I said earlier, he balled out. Jalen Jones in the second half, that guy ran the ball. He didn't do real good in the passing game, but he got a lot of yards on the ground. He kept a lot of drives live with his legs. And I liked that about it, man. That's grit. You're not getting it done in the air. Let's go for what we know on the ground. DeJon Warren, he made a big pick in the third quarter. Jackson State jumped up 21-14 when he got that pick. After that, he got that pick. I knew the game was over. Deion and them decided to go for 2-point conversion instead of kicking the extra point, which would have put them up 22-14. They go for the two, they don't get it. So it's 21-14. Reason why I said they should have went for the extra point, it would have made Alabama State had to work just that much harder to get 8 points instead of when you get 7, it's a tie game. Right after they got to go up 21-14, Alabama State get the ball. They drive the ball 95 yards for a touchdown. I didn't like that, man. In the fourth quarter, Alabama State outscored Jackson State 21-7. Now, Jackson State played good the third quarter. They got the lead. For whatever reason, the running game for Alabama State dominated Jackson State, man. I just spoke about Jackson State defensive line last week that they couldn't stop the pass. They need to get a better pass rush. But today, they couldn't stop the run. The coaching staff, I want to say they didn't make any adjustments because, if you seeing that you intercepted Alabama State quarterback twice, make him beat you. Don't let the running back beat you. That guy was popping some 40-yard, 50-yard runs, and he looked like an all-pro running back there, man. That's why I say the coaching staff were just as guilty as the players today. Both of them have to do better next week, man, the next game. Now, this next game, it's a make or break game for Jackson State. They 3-1 right now. They can either win that game and go to 4-1, or either they can lose that game and go to 3-2 and continue to lose. But if I had to call it, I think Jackson State is a different team this year. They got heart. If they got any believe in anything Deion say, they gonna bounce back and be able to get a win. And I'm not gonna give up on the season just cause it's one game, because that's all it is, just one game. But this week, it need to be some major adjustments made. They got to get them holes fixed on the defensive line and the offensive line. And Jalen has to complete some of them passes when they play stronger competition. Just don't dog out the sorry teams. Let's beat the good team. Alabama State, they were pumped for this game, man. And it was a big game and they played like it. But I still think Jackson State should have came away with the win. If we just can get in, it stops. At the end down there, Jackson State was trying to score. We couldn't get it, man. Jalen threw the pick, and the game was over. You know, this was a good game. Like I said earlier, it was highly contested, man, and I was impressed. But I want to hear what you guys think about it. Also, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Help me grow the channel, and thank you.